Good morning, students. Today we will go with Unit 9 of your English grammar, and the topic of today is past tense. So you have already know in English we have three tenses: the past tense, the present tense and the future tense. The present tense we have already done. Now we will be doing with the past tense. So a definition here is on my board. But students, please take out your page number 42 of your English grammar textbook. Okay, you are being ready with the books. Here the definition is written like this about the past tense is: a simple past tense indicates an action that took place in the past and is over now. See, I am repeating again. The simple past tense indicates an action that took place in the past and is over now, is known as a simple past tense. That means whatever the action or whatever that you have doing, you have started and you have just finished the work right now, is known as a simple past tense. One example is written on my board is: my uncle came home late last night. So here the word came itself tells us that it is that person is telling something that the action is already over or that is already done. See here, my uncle came home late. If this sentence is like this, the word came tells us that the action that has been already happened last. And here the full sentence is like this: my uncle came home late last night. The person is telling that her uncle came last night late. So that indicates to be as a simple past tense. Now I will be going with the same page 42. Some points are there that you have to keep in mind. Now students, some of the points that you have to keep in mind is the following rules are there to make a simple past tense. So it's already there in your page number 42, but still I am explaining here. So here the first one is you have to add ed to the most of the verbs. See, you have to if you have to make a simple past tense, you have to add ed to the verbs of your sentences. Example is, suppose the word is walk. To make it past tense, you will be adding ed and that will be formed into walked. The same way, suppose the verb is stay, S-T-A-Y, and you have to add or you have to form it into a simple past tense, you have to add ed and that will become stayed, and that is known as add ed to the most of the verbs. Okay. Now the second point is, suppose some of the sentences or the verb having a double consonants. You have to double consonants and add ed to the verb ending in a single vowel or a consonant. Suppose a sentence is there and in that sentence you have a single vowel or a consonant has a verb, you have to double it to the consonants and then you have to add the ed form. Suppose the word is dot. Suppose the word is dot in your sentences and you have to make it in a simple past tense, your consonants will be in a double form and then you will add ed to it. So the word, suppose it's dot and you have to make it in a simple past tense, you will be making it a dotted. So the spelling will be D-O-T-T. See, the T is a consonant. So I told you have to double the consonant and then you have to add the ed. So that will be in a simple past tense. Now when I come to the next one is add d to the verb ending in e. Suppose a verb is there in your sentences that ends with e, there you have to add d to make it in a simple past tense. One example is like this. Suppose the word is tie, T-I-E, and you have to make it in a simple past tense. So what I've told the rule is, suppose the verb end with e, you have to add d to make it a simple past tense. So suppose the word is like this: tied, lied. Okay. Now I'll be moving with the next form. Now the next one is change y to I and add ed to the verbs ending in y. So here also you have to change the word y to I, and you have to add ed to the verb ending in y. Suppose the word is like carry, C-A-R-R. So that is a word I, you have to change it to y, carry, C-A-R-R-Y, it's carry. You have to add I and you have to add ed. So that will be, carry will be carried in the past form. The next one is, some verbs do not follow the set of rules to form a simple past tense. Some of the words or some of the verbs do not follow any of these rules to make a past tense. And what are they? Suppose the word is eat and you have to make it a past form. So what will be? Ate. The word is give. The next word will be, that past form will be gave. So hope students you have understood. Please just go through this page number 42. Now I will be just telling you what is a past continuous tense. Now students, now the second such point or topic of past tense is, the sub point is past continuous tense. So what is a past continuous tense? It's here on my board written, is used for an action that were going in the particular time in the past. See, the past continuous tense is an action that were going on in a particular time in the past. The example is, the cat was chasing the rat. So here, was itself tells us something is done in the past. And chasing, see, ing form that reflects, telling us about the continuation. So that comes as the past continuous tense. One of the most important thing that you have to remember in the past continuous tense is this set of rule is was, were. Was and were will always be there for the past tense. Was, were plus ing form of the main verb. See, was, were plus ing form of the main verb. If you use this, it will be making the formation of past continuous tense. Now I will be moving with the next one topic is past perfect tense. Now we will go with the third form of the past tense is past perfect tense. So what is there? It's here, talks about an past action that took place before another past action. See, the past perfect means whatever the action, whatever the things that you are doing has been took place before another past action is known as the past perfect tense. Another thing that you have to keep in mind here is, it is formed by combining had with past participle. See, the past perfect tense is a combination or combining with the word had plus past participle. So here of the main verb. So that the rule you have to keep in mind is had plus the past participle of the main verb. One example is written here. I had eaten my lunch before 12:30 p.m. yesterday. So the word had plus the past participle eaten. Okay, the word itself tells us about the had plus the past participle that reflects to us to the past perfect tense. Hope students you have understood. Just write down the definition of past tense in your English grammar notebook with one example. Thank you.